Visualization is often defined as making pictures in your mind. But it's much more than just pictures. It is a very multi-sensory approach to imagery. So when you have an experience, you might see a picture, hear sound, feel wind, feel touch, smell. All the senses are involved in visualization. Well, all people have the ability to visualize. Some it comes very easily, and some it's very difficult. But there are three main steps to help you learn how to visualize. The first step is relaxation. Second step is breathing deeply. And the third step is building awareness. So it's see it, say it, do it, visualize, create a picture in your mind, say it, declare it, and take action. For an example in sports, you see yourself performing as a great athlete. You declare it, say it, I'm a great athlete. And the do it is how you take the steps to become a good athlete. So you create what we call an action plan. So for example, a child that has to do his homework doesn't like their homework. So we'll do a visualization. What would it be like if you finished your homework? So they have a picture in their mind, I'm done. So they see it.
Así que lo ven.
Said it, I'm done.
Lo dicen, ya lo he hecho.
And then the do it is starting from the end, I'm done, and writing all the steps it takes to get the homework done. Like finish the math, do reading pages 5 through 10, study spelling, sit down to do the homework at what time. So you put times and dates, and it's just like businesses, big businesses would do in creating their vision for the business, their mission statement for the business, and then their action plans on how to achieve their vision. So imagine if we could give children these skills at a very young age to be better organized and more excited about doing their work. So Grace was a little student who had a lot of learning difficulties. She wouldn't do her chores, her jobs. She wouldn't do her homework, and she wouldn't do her vision therapy. And her mother is, what do I do? So we did a visualization with Grace of seeing herself when homework is done. And I said, Grace, how is that for you? And she said, I'm responsible. So to see it, say it. Then we sat down with Grace and her mother to write all the things she needs to do in the morning and the evening. Like brush her teeth, comb her hair, do her homework. Grace wanted to put so many things on her list, and her mother would have been happy with 3 things for Grace to do. This then became Grace's responsibility, and she signed off each activity with her initials. She became mad if her mother signed off for her because it was now Grace's. She had ownership. She was so proud of doing her chores that end result, she now was doing what she should be doing for school and home. Yes, that is very much what this is about, is helping people become responsible for their own actions, gaining confidence,
ganar confianza,
so that they are successful. Very often they're frustrated. Kids with learning problems are embarrassed and often just give up. So the mindset is very important for school, sports, and life. So many students and adults that we see are able to do visualization, but either aren't using the skills appropriately, or using them in a very negative way. So much of the therapy is teaching people how to play with their own pictures so that they're powerful and helpful for learning and life. So many of us think we can control things in our life. Can you control your children? Can you control what happens to you? The only thing you really can control are the thoughts in your mind. So you could be a very good student, but if you consider yourself not smart, it will impact you and keep you from performing like you should in school. And if you're not a very good student, but you have a very good attitude, you can learn and continue to be successful because you'll keep trying. So we have to remember that vision is in the brain. And if we watch how people, for example, read, good readers don't see the print on the page. They get a movie of what's going on in the story. But that doesn't happen for everybody. When a person says reading is boring, they usually are not getting movies or pictures in their head. They just see the print, and the print is boring. So you can teach a person how to visualize and take the print into pictures and movies. We teach kids how to use visualization for spelling, see the words in their mind, remember math facts, and help them to learn how to relax and calm themselves for tests. We are totally retraining the brain, and the new neuroplasticity research shows that you can retrain the brain at any age. And there are many studies that show that relaxation, visualization, meditation really structurally changes the brain and changes performance and behavior. So even if you're diagnosed with learning disability, attention deficit disorder, autism, you can often improve function with almost every child. So don't let the label ever stop you from improvement. We are seeing many children and adults who have suffered from concussion, from soccer, baseball, basketball, dance,
de bailar,
falling off playground swings. So we're seeing many children with 2 and 3 concussions by age 9. And we are seeing adults that have 20 concussions and can't even hold a job now, but think they should still be playing the sport. So there are many great techniques in optometry, special glasses and prisms and tints to really help these patients with concussions heal and recover. Optometry has many challenges, and it's very different in the United States than it is here in Spain. In the United States, we're well established and licensed and acknowledged, but the biggest challenge is education. Getting parents and teachers to realize that you can have vision problems even though you see 20/20. Teaching physicians, doctors, the importance of vision rehabilitation after injury and illness. So I believe educating the public and professionals is our #1 challenge. From my 2 days, I'm very impressed with this group. Very well trained, very excited and motivated. So I'm very positive with what I see. So overall, optometry around the world is still at a very basic level. United States, Canada, Australia, I think are probably the most advanced in our field. More in just credibility, but many countries don't even have the term optometrist. And many optometrists mainly do opticianry work, whereas in the United States we treat eye disease and prescribe medications, so it's very different from country to country. But the field of behavioral optometry, I'm very excited about the growth around the world. But we need many, many, many more optometrists. For new optometrists, education, get a good mentor or teacher, and become a behavioral optometrist. It is the most rewarding field that I can imagine for myself. We change lives every day. And I cry every day.
Así que yo lloro todos los días.